can't believe that a 1.0 free-to-play character made for beginners is actually good again in 2026. Noelle is a free 4-star character given to all players who pull on the beginner's wish. She's great for beginners because she literally does everything. She attacks, protects with a shield, and heals the team as well. But of course, throughout the years, her power has diminished because she just doesn't deal enough damage anymore, especially since she's a 4-star and even with the new defense scaling artifacts for her. After 5 years, Noelle is finally back in the most unexpected way, Lunar Crystallize. So far, I've made 2 other videos for Lunar Crystallize. One is for Geo Traveler, who has a really fun team with Zhongli, and Ningguang, who can apply Geo easily since she's a Geo Catalyst user. But no one really takes the cake like Noelle. Barring Zibai, who is literally made for Lunar Crystallize, this 4-star, cheapest free-to-play character is actually amazing because of how well she can proc the Lunar Crystallize. This character was suggested to me by so many people, and it is only until I tried it that I truly understood how crazy she really was. So, let's take a look at how this works. Firstly, let's explain about Lunar Crystallize. Lunar Crystallize works when Hydro interacts with Geo, but you of course need characters with the moon sign benediction, be it Columbina or Zibai currently. Obviously, for Noelle team, we'd use Columbina in this case. Anyway, when Lunar Crystallize occurs, 3 moon drifts are created, and these moon drifts will fire a Geo projectile when 3 Lunar Crystallize reactions are triggered. As such, this means that you'd want to proc Lunar Crystallize as much as possible to get the extra Geo projectile. For other characters who have ICD in their attacks, it becomes harder to do so as they won't be able to apply Geo as much as they'd like. Funnily enough, being a 1.0 character, Noelle's charge attack in an elemental burst, which when infused with Geo has no ICD, meaning it applies Geo with every hit, which hence means that you can proc Lunar Crystallize so very often. I think that this is one of the most fun teams I've played so far. And so, how do we build her? There are 3 factors to consider. First, Noelle has poor energy recharge, and that severely affects her rotations as it is difficult for her to get her burst back. As such, we need to build her with some energy recharge so that she can get her burst back a lot faster. Secondly, Noelle mainly scales off defense, and the moon sign ascendant gleam buff for Geo characters requires defense. Every 100 defense increases the lunar reaction damage by 1% up to 36%, meaning you need about 3600 to cap it out. Finally, elemental mastery and crit are good too, as it will definitely impact the Lunar Crystallize damage. As such, I personally went with the Night of Skies Unveiling set to give some elemental mastery, but more importantly, the free 30% crit rate at Ascendant Gleam, so that the Lunar Crystallizers will crit for sure. I went with energy recharge for the Sands, defense for the Goblet, and crit for the Circlet. Weapons are flexible, but I went with Navia's Verdict to get the crit rate a lot more easily. As for our teams, you're obviously going to need Columbina for the Lunar Crystallize reaction, which you can of course use the All-Bait artifact set for her. Next, add Aino or Iluga to bring the moon sign level to Ascendant Gleam. You can use the Silken Moon Serenade set to give the team elemental mastery. Of course, instead of Aino or Iluga, you can also go for Inefa since she works so well with Columbina to proc the Lunar Charged reaction. The final character is flexible, but I would say that Silonen is the best. When paired with Noelle, she triggers the Geo Resonance, which reduces enemy resistance to Geo by 20%. Her elemental skill is one of the few that can reduce Geo resistance, and at 36% at level 10, no less. She also is perfect for helping battery for Noelle's elemental burst since she generates a lot of energy, and this is so important. If you don't have Silonen, I think Kachina or the Geo Traveler will work well too. Geo Traveler has short skill cooldowns and a burst that regenerates energy for the team, so they work really well for her too. In summary, while Noelle no longer is a very strong character today, the fact that her elemental burst can easily apply Geo with no ICD to proc the Lunar Crystallize reaction makes her an amazing teammate for Lunar Crystallize teams today. And with that, we've come to the end of today's video. What do you think? Will you be trying Noelle out again? Do let me know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed today's video, please feel free to leave a like and consider subscribing, as it will really help this small channel to get to its goal of 10,000 subscribers. Once again, thank you so much and see you again next time. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you wish to find out which traveler has the best element, click the video on the right. If you'd like to see my other Genshin Impact videos, please click the playlist on the left. Once again, thank you so much and see you again next time. Bye bye.